to make some shea butter, body butter that is. Your girl is tired of being ashy this winter, okay? Okay, so I started out with some raw cocoa butter. I have some mango butter, some shea butter, and I looked up and found I got coconut oil, and I looked up and found a chunk of cocoa butter. I'm so excited about that. So I'm gonna sit it to the side for right now, but I am gonna shave those down because those are harder butters and they take a little bit longer to melt. So as you can see, I shaved the cocoa butter one down, and then this is the cocoa butter. I shaved that one down. Those are really, really hard. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and add my shea butter into my Pyrex jar. I mean, contain oil, whatever. And then I added my cocoa butter. And as you can see, I'm just going to show a little time lapse of them melting. I use the double boiler method. Let the water, everything heat up together, and everything is going to melt together. So as you can see, I still have a little bit left. I took a wooden utensil and stirred it. As you can see, it was still some at the bottom. Now it's a little bit more transparent at the bottom. So the pieces at the top are what I pretty much have left over. Yeah, in this clip right here. Those pieces are what I have left over, and we're gonna get started. So I let this cool for about 2.5 hours in the fridge. I added my oils. I made my own peppermint oil. I made a rose hemp oil. I have some papaya oil I made. I have some lemon oil that I made. I also have vitamin E that I added. Whatever type of oil mixture for you is cool. You can add a fragrance. I also added some aloe vera juice that I made, and the star of the show, I added some of that manuka honey while it was still hot. Okay, this is it after it cooled. I added it to my standing mixer and decided to go ahead and mix it up some. I did not let it fully harden, but it did somewhat get started to solidify. So I decided to go ahead and put it in my mixer and mix it a little bit to get it together. As you can see, that made it a little too much. So I added a little bit more oil to it to get that consistency back the way it was. So I added it to a plastic bag and piped it into my jars. Now, I'm going to do this one just for the camera. The other two, I'm going to take a spatula and I'm going to put them inside the jars because these are my own private body butters. You can see that's what I ended up with. And yeah,